Hey my friends, what's going on? It's Ultimus. We are through our first day of BlizzCon. Announcements. So much information. While I was not at the event itself, unfortunately, my heart is breaking over it. I was basically just glued to my phone, checking Twitter constantly, seeing what was getting updated, what was getting announced, especially in the morning when all the announcements were flowing out, and then when the panels were going, because I knew I was going to want to make videos about it. I had a couple options, and this is actually my second take at this because I realized when I was recording the previous video it wasn't really going in the direction I wanted. In fact, it really wasn't going in any direction at all. I was trying way too hard to cram way too much information into a video, so what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of segment these videos up into some of the key points and things I'm most interested in, want to talk about, want to share with you guys, and I'll share, of course, links to the best of my ability, of course, but we're just going to go for it. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, and I was going to make this video Thursday night when it leaked, but I was just way too tired. I was exhausted, and I had to be up so very, very early the next morning. I tried, I really did, I'm so sorry, but it just wasn't going to happen. So I decided I needed to be responsible and sleep because I had to be up at 4:30 the next morning. But I'm bringing it to you now, so hopefully you will still enjoy it. It's not going to be the most riveting video. It's going to be more of a conversation piece and to kind of get the information out there. But as you can see on our screen here, the Legion pre-purchase is available. Now, as of now, big deal, $60 value is what they're saying. Ooh, fancy, you get the character boost, which is true, it's 60 bucks for that. We're looking at $50 for the standard and $70 for the digital deluxe. A little pricey still on that $50 price point for the standard edition, but you know, it is what it is. That's pretty much what it costs for a new game nowadays anyways, so I really can't complain, I suppose, all that much because I really don't buy too many other games, so whatever. But I know it can be kind of expensive for other people, and in general, as an expansion, the $40 price point seemed a little bit better. I know for a while people were hoping the price point would go down, but it went up. Inflation sucks. What you're getting with the pre-purchase, though, which is kind of cool, I should say not pre-purchase, but the digital deluxe version, we'll go over that real quick. You're getting the Illidari Fellstalker. Pretty cool looking mount, looks very similar, of course, to the demons and pets that warlocks can summon, except now, so we're really looking at the touched up and retextured version ones you're going to see a lot in Tanan Jungle that we killed a lot of. Getting Nibbles, the little Fellstalker pet there, pretty cute, I'm not going to lie, for being such an ugly son of a gun. Cute for a demon, I suppose. Portraits for, of course, your Heroes of the Storm and StarCraft accounts. And then the mount for Heroes of the Storm as well, and of course wings, which are kind of cool for your Diablo character. So some nifty stuff, I suppose, kind of everything we were expecting, more or less. Not really too much different or innovative for the digital deluxe version, so it is what it is. Of course, the instant level 100 character boost comes when you buy Legion anyways. Most people are going to be pre-purchasing it because, again, you want to be ready to go day of, so pretty much everyone's going to get that. Kind of cool. I don't know if they're going the same road as Warlords, where anybody who buys the expansion gets the level 100 boost, or anybody who just pre-purchases it. But again, I can't imagine most people won't pre-purchase it unless you still go out and buy the hard copy of it. Then, you know, I don't really know what to say. I suppose we'll have to keep our eyes and ears peeled for as information becomes more readily available. Because, of course, we're still a decent time out. They did say that the Legion launch expectation, if you read the fine print there underneath the pre-purchase, expected game release on or before September 21st. That does not mean that is when the game is going to release. But you can expect it on or before. Personally, I think it'll be out before then. I can't see it taking that long personally. So far from what I've seen, it seems pretty polished and flushed out as it is. But we'll see. But it gives us kind of a time frame. Expect by summer next year. So kind of cool. Not exactly a whole year, but from now I should say. But it will be a full year of 6.2 content with, of course, Hellfire Citadel being the raid of choice for a year. We know we're still getting 6.3 with the new PvP season. I don't know what that will give us for PvE, aside from item upgrades and all that stuff. Some good points. But the biggest point and biggest thing that has me kind of jazzed, and I'm sure a lot of people, when they heard this, they all of a sudden they started paying attention, was you will be able to play the Demon Hunter class a week early. You can see right here in the center, right there, boom, right there, early. The data that I was able to pick up from Twitter and kind of other websites and such was they were saying about a week early. Kind of a cool option, cool idea. If nothing else, I think this is a great option and great way to try out solving the insane lag fest that is expansion launches. If you think about it, anytime there's a new class, new race, everybody and their mother wants to play it on launch day. And of course, even with a good portion of the player base just rushing off to their mains to get them to level 1, level 100, to max level as soon as possible because they want to get into the end game. You're still getting a ton of lag. So I think what will be nice about this is everybody who's hyped about Demon Hunters can go play them, get them level up, and this starts giving them a little bit of prep time to learn the class a little bit better, and put them in a position to where they're not rushing to get their Demon Hunter ready for raiding or the arena season. They'll be able to get them up, because a week is more than enough time. As always with any expansion, I mean, if you're sitting down to play, you'll probably have the character to max level within a couple days. So by the time Legion launches, you'll have your Demon Hunter at level 100, ready to go into Legion, getting your artifact weapons, choosing your quest, all that craziness. So kind of cool. I like the option a lot. I do. I think it's a great way to potentially address that issue of lag, because the thing is sure, maybe on the launch of Demon Hunters coming live for that pre-expansion goodness, there's going to be a lot of it, but as the week goes on, I'm sure it will die out. And then, of course, on launch day, that will help not have so many people in the same area. I think this also addresses a little bit of the issue of a pre-launch event. While it might not be as exciting as what we had in Burning Crusade and the Wrath of the Lich King, I think this is a good alternative. There's something at least to test the waters with, and I give Blizzard kudos for trying. I think it's a great opportunity and a great chance they're willing to take here, and I'm willing to go along with it. I can guarantee you I will be leveling up a Demon Hunter. I mean, I don't have a reason not to if we're just kind of, because that week before the expansion launches is really not a whole lot to do. Everyone's so pumped for the expansion. They're pretty much getting everything situated, or they have everything situated already as it is. So leveling up a Demon Hunter there with a couple of the days in between, why not? I mean, I might love it so much that I might actually want to play it as an alt. We'll find out. But I think it's a great alternative. I think it's a great option, and I'm looking forward to it. What this actually entails, big picture-wise, for MMOs, I don't know. I can't think of any immediate downsides to it. But maybe some smarter or well-educated WoW players and YouTubers will be able to come up with some interesting perspective on this. I'll be curious to see what some of the bigger name YouTubers that I follow would have to say. But as for now, my opinion kind of stands on it. I think it's cool. So this is kind of a look at what we're getting with Legion, getting a time frame at least. Blizzard did say that closed beta for Legion will be going live about a week after BlizzCon. Crazy. So we're going to be seeing beta footage probably rolling out pretty soon. I would expect a lot of your big name YouTubers and streamers are going to get access. And you can bet your bottom dollar, your last gold piece, that if I get beta access, we will be rolling out footage. Bottom line. I'm way too excited to get into this, and I'm looking forward to checking it out and bringing that content to you guys. So fingers crossed, let's hope maybe someone at Blizzard will stumble upon this tiny little video and take pity on my poor unfortunate soul. But anyways, I think that's about going to wrap this video up before I start rambling. Let me know in the comment section if you think I missed anything. Again, do keep in mind that I'm going to do more of these videos as the week goes on, going over the things that I think were most interesting at BlizzCon, specifically focusing on WoW. And I'll bring you those videos in the next few days, of course, specifically talking about the leveling zones, endgame stuff, PvP, artifact weapons, all that good stuff, new models, all the gems and things that I just am looking forward to. I'm going to bring them to you each in their own specific videos, so I'm not overwhelming myself and you with all this information, and we can just keep it on point. But I think that's going to wrap this one up. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to share this if you think it's worth it. It helps out a lot growing the channel, and it would mean a lot to me. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.